This is how everybody was when they saw Hasan, and then this is Hasan when he saw Amy.
Mike. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But you may want to start changing your ways.
Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm such a big fan of you. You're amazing.
Mike, this is the most relatable scene.
Take a photo with you?
Yes, you can.
Oh my God. Oh my God. We're live right now. Oh my God, chat. I don't even know if this is.
Amy's like, who is this big man? Who is this big man? The Democracy Now! People, the crew knew who he was right away, obviously. What are you linking me? Ah!
Hasan. Oh, you guys have? You guys know who I am? Oh my God, that's crazy. Yes, you're amazing. I love you. I love you so much. I love all of you guys. You guys are incredible. Thank you. Hi, of course. Hi, Hasan. Sharif, nice to meet you. What's going on? I got the hat and everything. I'm also a donor.
You know what I would like to do, chat? This is something that next time I'm out in LA, I would really like to organize a major fundraiser for Democracy Now! I think it would be great to have Amy come out, hang out, and do some sort of fundraiser. Amy tries to make a joke. Oh, no. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do. I mean, this is just something I'm popping into my head. Because I know Amy used to do that, so I don't know if they do that.
Someone
sent
me.
Hang out with Amy, yeah, and you guys are gonna pay for it, and
From your donation.
Liver, organ, what organ?
Democracy Now! Sent Hasan an email last month saying he won lunch with Amy, but they met like this instead.
I'm also a donor. Someone sent me from your donation.
Liver, organ, what organ?
No. This is incredible. You guys are inspirational. You literally are so important in motivating me to do what I do now. There are. I don't even know. Are we live right now? Can people see it?
We are. Check out democracynow.org.
Oh no, your work. You guys are.
Spend 2 hours a day for the convention, and so we've got endless stuff on YouTube and on our website, democracynow.org.
Can I take a photo with you? Is that okay? Oh my God. Here you go. I'm gonna cry a little bit. I'm fangirling.
Why don't you come visit us in New York?
No, absolutely. So that's what I was gonna say. Someone from your donation department or whatever sent me an email because they didn't know who I was. They just sent me an email as a donor, and I was like, I don't think they know who I am. They just well, now I know that you do, but I meant when the donation department was like, hey, you should come check out this studio. As a big donor, I was like, no, I don't think they know who I am at all.
Let's take a picture.
All right. Is it okay? Can we hear? Oh, there it is. Can you
Amy's phone too?
Yeah, of course. I gotta get you in here as well. All of you guys are all amazing. Oh my God, right as we were leaving. Yeah, get in here. Everybody, get in here.
You're self-sucking a bit. I mean, it's not really self-sucking. You have to advocate for yourself at this point. Also, he has multiple millions of followers on multiple platforms. He's a major asset to any left-wing organization. There isn't a single left-wing organization for which Hasan would not be a major asset. And if you don't realize that, I think you've bought a little bit too much of the self. Hasan has a lot of humility about himself, and he doesn't take himself too seriously. And in some ways, the community is cozy, and it's and it's what he enjoys doing. But that's not the reality. The reality is that Hasan is one of the most influential voices in America in politics, period. I know that is very shocking to hear someone say, but it's just a fact. Hasan's stream is competing with MSNBC. It's competing with, especially when you think about all the other downdraft effects. I mean, like somebody like me, 4,000 live viewers right now. This is a multi-billion dollar company. You know, like he is incredibly important for leftist commentary, for organizations. He was one of the top donors to the Amazon labor union. Like, this is a reality. And honestly, I think that it would be useful if we sharpened ourselves a little bit more and we got more involved, you know, at a certain level of influence, at a certain level of wealth, we can sharpen what we do to be even more impactful. Hasan at 60K was 2.5x the capacity of the DNC venue while wandering around with no dedicated setup. Exactly. He clearly has reach. People in positions of power know who Hasan is. Many of the DNC saw him in person and said hello, asked for a picture. When Hasan said if Kamala and the Dems called for a ceasefire, he would personally activate as many as possible to do door knocking operation in all 50 states he has access to. Clearly, he knows he has the power and reach he has as a himbo politics streamer. Exactly. And by the way, I believe that Tim Walz was in large part picked because of the online efforts. You know, we might have had a disaster and got Andy Bashir picked, or we may have had a disaster and gotten Josh Shapiro picked. But I think the efforts of people who have a little bit more political knowledge at a late date, who were pushing for JB Pritzker and pushing for, you know, Tim Walz, certain individuals who were on the Walz wagon, we got it across the finish line at the end there. If there hadn't been a lot of bad energy around Josh Shapiro, I have no doubt in my mind Josh Shapiro could have been picked. If he had a setup at the DNC like TYT, he would be over 100K CCV. I mean, hopefully in the future we can get that done. You were a Pritzker pony first and foremost. Don't rewrite history. Leave the Bashiriacs alone. Sorry, Bashiriacs, but you were wrong. Andy Bashir sucks. So does Gretchen Whitmer. Let's go back to watching Amy Goodman. This is a feel-good moment for me, so I'm just enjoying it.
Let me take it.
March, can you snap this?
You want to get in? Okay.
And then we can take it with.
Okay. We're gonna take one with our phone too. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Can you take one with our phone as well? All right, ready?
You guys don't understand. I'm. Oh my God. I'm fangirling so hard.
3, 2, 1.
And I like that too. They'd be like, oh, how were they? Subtly calling out that they weren't there. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What's up, man? Nice to meet you.
If you're ever in Boston or Cambridge, we'd love to have you over for an event.
What's up?
I'm Sam. Thank you.
Okay.
Seriously.
Here you go.
If you're ever in the Boston area, New York area,
All right, just send me a text. Okay, for sure.
Talk to us on
For sure. All right. Okay. That was crazy. Oh my God. I almost teared up a little bit. That's insane. Chad, you don't understand. If you have no idea who this person is, that's Amy Goodman. This is the Democracy Now! Team. They're legendary. They are, like, they've been doing what I do consistently for I don't know how many years at this point. That's when I, like, Danny DeVito has a Democracy Now! Hat. That's when I knew he was a good one. You know what I mean? Like, if you see somebody and they rep
1996.
Democracy Now!, that's how you know they're an old head. Incredible.
I have a Democracy Now! Hat, chat, but I don't know where it is. I put it down somewhere, and it's somewhere. I have to find it. It's annoying. I was like, fuck, where's my Democracy Now! Hat? I couldn't find it.
Oh my God. Wow. That was Kismet, dude. That was so perfect.
Okay, hold on. Sun Jockey.
It's me. Yeah, of course.
This is why it's always, this is why when you're, especially if you're an organizer, you need to say yes to stuff like this. You need to you always got to try to put, you know, do your best, because Amy did the same thing for Hasan. And Hasan is Amy to a lot of people.
We watch you on live all the time together.
Yes, we watched that a couple times, DJ.
Thank you so much. Thank you also for being staunch advocate for Palestinian rights and being so vocal on this.
Of course. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.
You even said earlier that the only person you want to meet is Amy.
I know.
You actually said that
That's
earlier.
so sick that the team knew who I was. Amy has no idea who the fuck I am. She was like, what? They say you have a big following. That's what she said. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I can leave now. I'm happy. That's crazy. Oh, I was going to say, let's go to the press side.
Okay.
The press pit or whatever.
Such good.
I think we can leave from that
The
end.
security is so good. All right, what else did we? Oh, okay, yeah. There's this stupid shit. Oh fuck. Oh god, Charlie Kirk is such a dumb piece of shit.
Ron in the flesh.
What's up, Charlie? How you doing?
You gotta send me commission on all the YouTube videos you make about me.
Anyway,
Anyway, he's like, you got to send me commission. You mean the fact I own you so much? Get the fuck out of here. Yesterday, Charlie Kirk ambushed Hasan with a handshake and light banter. I'll never forget what you said about how these demons see it all as a fucking game. Oh yeah, that's why they don't like people like me and Hasan. Is because we don't like them. Like, I don't try to pal around with Charlie Kirk or Nick Fuentes. All right, like, if for example, Destiny were to see Charlie Kirk, he would hang around him, he would pal around, he would make jokes. You know, he would probably attack AOC or something just to ingratiate himself. Yeah, it's just pathetic shit.
can I take a...
People are mad at Hasan for not being super combative. This is what I would have opened on my phone. I would have been, hey, Charlie, have you seen this?
I live like a capitalist every single day, CENK. I live like a capitalist every single day, CENK. I live like a capitalist every single day, CENK.
It's like I think that he starts to look.
I live like a capitalist every single day, CENK.
Maybe
I live like a capitalist every single
106%.
day, CENK. I live like a capitalist every single day, CENK.
Handshake chain. Hasan and Amy. Hasan and Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk and Trump. Trump and Queen Elizabeth. Elizabeth and Wallace Simpson. Wallace Simpson and Hitler. Trump being like Queen Elizabeth being the main conduit that people get a handshake chain with Hitler is fucking awesome. Queen Elizabeth is like, if you ever shook Queen Elizabeth's hand, you're only 1 degree from Hitler. That's one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You're 5 degrees from Hitler, Hasan. You're only 5 degrees of separation from Hitler now. Incredible. And now I'm 6 degrees from Hitler. Fuck. God damn it, Hasan. You've officially connected us to Hitler.
This is dude. You're so lame. I saw Amy Goodman when I was walking out. I was about to leave, and I almost cried. I like teared up a little bit.
Because she's a legend?
Yeah. It was amazing.
She was the RNC too, yeah.
Yeah, she had no idea who I was, but her crew was like, that's a huge content creator. And she's like, oh, they tell me you're big.
Yeah. So I love her. Democracy Now! Young Turks was only 2 shows that were against the Iraq War. She's been around even longer than us. But when I saw her at the RNC, I don't know if she threw shade at me. Okay, listen to what she said.
Shade at you.
I don't think so either, but
she doesn't know, like, I don't think she's that tapped into what's going on in the world.
No, she knows Young Turks. We've run into each other 100 times at these conventions and stuff. She said, oh, it's good to see you here. You probably feel at home. And I was like,
she probably...
What? She said what? Jay got roasted. She probably saw his terrible trans takes or homelessness takes. Damn, boom, roasted. Deserved. Honestly, deserved. She cooked his ass.
I thought you were someone else.
Maybe that's possible.
Yeah, there's no
That's
way, bro. Come on.
Nah, she's from. Look, I love Amy, but she's from the old school. Tom Hartman, who's also down there, who we had a falling out because all those people, they love Biden. They didn't want. So they were really mad at me for being anti-Biden.
I don't think Amy Goodman love Biden. I don't think Amy Goodman likes Biden. She's talking about like genocide in Gaza like every single day. Like, what are you talking about?
I don't believe that.
Okay.
I don't believe that. I mean, I don't know.
I
can't speak for Tom Hartman, but anyway. But yeah, that was sick. This is. We're trying to see if they can give me like a desk or something so I can like actually stream out of here instead of my hotel room.
So what happened with the desk and stuff that you were supposed to have?
Well, Ryan's desk is like tiny, and it's all the way up in the boonies.
Floor?
Yeah, and also like we couldn't even get the gear inside, and now my shit's dying anyway. I've been streaming for like 8 hours. I went to the protest after you. You were there earlier, right?
Yeah. I was there so early that hardly any protesters were there. They did a press conference with like 13 people.
Oh yeah, Jill Stein. That was the.
Yeah. So how did it go when you were there?
It was crazy. It was.
Here is the timestamp to the French interview. Okay, hold on.
We are from the French news. I'm looking for people to talk with about
This is German. Who told me this is German? He's just the we were French news. We will have croissant. Macron. Oui. What the fuck?
In the United States, because I know it's obviously a big deal.
Which organization?
The Canal News. You know Canal News?
Canal News? I feel like I've heard of it. Yeah.
It's not used, but it is news.
Are you filming right now? Okay, it's fine.
Are you filming?
Yes, I am filming as well, but we can do it looking at your camera. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Can I get a picture?
Yeah.
I can't believe how tall you are.
It's the French Fox
News.
News. The French Fox News. It was renamed C News on 27 February 2017. Since this change, it has taken a conservative editorial stance and is often compared to American TV channel Fox News. It is repeatedly warned by French regulators for its failure to honestly and rigorously report news to the public. It was fined 200,000 euros in 2021 for lying. It's under the control of media proprietor and business magnate Vincent Bolloré, who has been accused of interfering with the editorial choices at CNN News. So in other words, it's a capitalist, Zionist capitalist piece of shit network of scum. Political justice specialists. Jesus fucking Christ.
Pictures of you or as a protest?
Are you enjoying Chicago?
You want one too? I'm enjoying it. I have to do an interview real quick. Sorry. You want to take one? Here, let's do it quick.
I've been subscribed for 4 years.
Hell yeah, I see the merch.
They have no idea who Hasan is, do they?
Okay, no, do it this way. Do it this way.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Does it know you or how does it know you?
How does he know me? I don't know. Okay.
Yes, I was wondering.
Oh, he didn't tell the French company that he's famous? He's like, how does he know you? I was like, don't worry. I don't know. Oh, this is so good. Wait. Hasan caught the vibe. Yeah, this, honestly, Hasan's got a good radar detector right here. I don't think I would have, I think I would have been like, oh, what was your network again? And I would have just like Googled it. Like right in front of them. I'm like, Canal News. Zionists. You could see they're Zionists because they like to chill right by the cops. So they can run behind the cops. If anybody gets wise.
With everything that is happening in the US for Israel and Palestine, why do you think there was such division here at the DNC?
Because the Democrats are in charge right now. They're the power. They're the party in power. They are funding and facilitating, aiding and abetting Israel's genocidal campaign in Gaza. That's why these people are protesting. They want want to vote for the Democratic Party, but they find it to be unconscionable to vote for the Democratic Party if the Democratic Party keeps sending bombs to Israel.
And why do you think Americans are so invested in the Israel-Palestinian conflict?
I think Americans are invested in this conflict because the reality is, I mean, we're funding it. Our tax dollars are funding it. American hands are building the bombs. American tax dollars are funding the research and development. And then American subsidies, American tax dollars are going to Israel to go purchase those weapons.
And why does the American government want to do that? Why do both sides of the American government fund a kind of war like this?
It's American foreign policy. It's bipartisan. American foreign policy is always going to be serving the interests of capital, and Israel is a very valuable ally to the State Department. It is an unsinkable aircraft carrier in the middle of a resource-rich region, and of course, these are the reasons as to why both parties are always going to be. These are the reasons why both parties are going to be in support of Israel.
And I've seen the thing here.
I think that's a really important point. Is like one of the things that happens with people is this is how you get pulled into the anti-Semitic undertow. It's frequently been said that anti-Semitism is the socialism of fools, in the sense that instead you get so close to understanding that there are systemic reasons for why certain seemingly illogical things are happening, and then you twist it into this kind of like nationalistic, racist conspiracy theory, because you don't want to look directly at the fact that there are capitalists in every nation. There are elites in every nation who dedicated to, through class cooperation, dominating you. And Israel we are not being controlled by Israel. We are not being controlled by Zionists. The reality is that there is a virtuous cycle of the United States of America uses Israel as a way of keeping the Arab nations divided. We want access to their resources, and we don't want another superpower. If the Arab nation, if there was pan-Arab nationalism, if there was pan-African nationalism, those would be superpowers. They would be able to challenge, Russia, China. Like, if there was pan-Arab nationalism, that would be 450 million people. That would be a $3 or $4 trillion economy. It would be the vast majority of the world's oil and petrol resources. A bunch of really large cities. Like, a pan-Arab nation would be dominant. It would be challenging Europe. It would be challenging the United States. It would be challenging China. So obviously we don't want that to happen. So we have to divide and conquer. And Israel is very useful for that. It helps us focus our efforts and have a cat's paw that can operate in that region that gives us plausible deniability. When we need somebody to spy on someone, we use Israel. When we need some dirty deeds done, we do them through Israel. That is the Israel's function. And yes, Israel then has influence on the American political class. And yes, Israel is used by capitalists in America. And who do they go after? Progressives. The Israeli lobby in America is the arm of the capitalist class. They go after the most left-wing congresspeople. And then you could funnel money into pro-Israel organizations, and the pro-Israel organizations go into the Democratic Party, and they target people that challenge that system, that would have challenged capitalism, that would have challenged American foreign policy, that would have challenged a new Cold War with China. That is why you see that cycle operate. It's not because we're controlled by Israel. It's because Israel is being, and the American state is used by the capitalist class for their own interest. So we will break out of supporting Israel in the same sense when working people have more power in our government. That is the reality of what we're facing. And why it operates the way it isn't because there's a Jewish cabal that is controlling our government. The Jews are the most powerful. Blah, blah. In fact, the Israeli lobby is a powerful lobby, but it's not the top lobby. The top lobby in America is AARP. The top lobbies in America are not Israel. Israel is a very powerful lobby, but it's not the top lobby.
think that why is that juxtaposition happening in the U.S. whereas maybe not in the Middle East or other countries like France? We don't have gays for Gaza. It's interesting that here we have that.
I think that genocide is still genocide. Israeli bombs do not discriminate against gay Palestinians versus straight Palestinians. And I think gay people, straight people, trans people, feminists all recognize the wrong that is being committed in Israel, being committed against the Palestinian population, and they're offering solidarity.
And maybe one, not about this, but we were at the RNC as well. We were in the Milwaukee, and it was very, very tense. Obviously, after the Trump shooting, do you feel like there is a possibility of political violence in the United States because of what happened?
I think violence is a constant in the United States of America, both in terms of. Oh, okay. Where you want to move over there?
Yeah, maybe if we can.
Sorry. Oh, thank you.
The gays for Gaza thing is such a tired talking point. First of all there's plenty of countries that are retrograde about queer rights, including the United States, until very recently. It was illegal to have gay sex in America until 2003. So gay people are very willing to argue for the liberation of others because they recognize the liberation of others leads to their own liberation. We're not going to get queer liberation by separating ourselves out by nationality and consigning millions of children to death. And 3 Supreme Court judges voted to keep gay sex illegal in 2003. It was a 6-3 decision. So let's calm down, okay? Israel also bans gay marriage. So what are people even talking about? Do you know if any other lobby get as much involvement from elected powerful officials like Schumer giving personal meetings to top AIPAC donors, or is that unique to AIPAC? Did you not just see Tim Walz go to the AFSCME convention and give a personal speech? That is a labor union of government workers and a lobby for organized labor. Now, you could say labor unions are not lobbies, they're unions, but they serve a similar function in a government, which is a concentrated power. And it just so happens I agree with AFSCME and I like AFSCME, but yes, of course. It's not to say that AIPAC is weak or something. It's a strong lobby, but is it the most powerful lobby? It's not the most powerful lobby. It's just not. It's used to target progressives, and they're our enemy, and you can't be progressive except for Palestine, and all that's totally true. But I'm trying to keep your skis on the slopes instead of you veering off and hitting a tree of anti-Semitism. Just because he went to a union rally doesn't mean anything, Mike. What are you talking about? It wasn't a union rally. It was a national convention for a labor union. And Tim Walz went there to specifically endorse them and get their endorsement, just similarly to how politicians go to the AIPAC conference and do the same fucking thing. The point I'm making is, yes, there are other powerful lobbies, and some of them are good. Or maybe we wouldn't call them lobbies because we agree with them, but that's, whatever. Personally, I would like to ban corporate lobbying, but keep union lobbying. Why? Because I'm biased in favor of humanity and not corporations.
You're awesome. Can I get a quick picture with you?
Of course.
Big follower. Oh.
Hell yeah. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being here.
Huge fan. You're the reason I'm in politics like this.
Hell yeah. Thank you for being here.
Really quick.
What's happening?
Great to meet you.
I think it's the American
Thank you so much.
Federation of State.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks for everything you do, Hasan.
Oh, thank you for being here, guys.
AFSCME is the one I don't remember. It's like the American Federation of county and municipal employees, state, county, and municipal employees. There you go.
What's going on? Yeah, 1 second. Let me finish this interview and then I'll do it. Okay, this is a good spot to do it.
Yeah, we picked the
I think this journalist is dumb because the moment, it's pretty clear that Hasan is some sort of important person, right? And you're standing in a crowd and 7 people are like, oh my God, I'm lucky. I want to take a picture in your presence. You should probably be like, this is a very influential person.
maybe.
Did you organize a protest or?
No, I did not organize this protest.
Did you organize this protest? Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't. But the guy is getting it. He is getting it. He's figuring it out. He's like, uh-oh. I shouldn't talk shit to this guy.
Okay. So we were talking about the political violence in the US. Do you think there was a possibility of more political violence in the US during this coming election, and why might that be? Why it feels very tense from the perspective of someone being here?
I think violence is a constant in American culture. Violence is a product of American foreign policy, and that violent attitude sometimes makes its way back to the interior. But political violence in general oftentimes is mostly conducted by the right, oftentimes against marginalized people. But in terms of like violence from the leftist side or the Democratic side, that's usually a very unique phenomena. Even the Trump shooter was a registered Republican.
Yes.
So I don't know if this is a more uniquely violent election cycle with the exception of the Trump assassination attempt. But beyond that, I think it's just business as usual.
Okay, so not that different.
Yeah.
And maybe the last thing we do, we try to do this with people we interview. We have some jokes about the election to try and make them laugh, to be funny. Can I tell us a joke?
Also, I want to give a shout out to Hugo Decrypt and also my main man, Squeezie.
Ah,
Those are my boys.
in France?
Yes, they are.
Ah.
Where else would they be?
Well, I don't know. It feels like people here are from everywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
so the first one is, do you think that if a man does not use contraception, is he considered an active shooter? I got a giggle. That is good.
They could not make me crack a smile. They legitimately could not get me to crack a smile.
And the second one, my thoughts on abortion are kind of like my thoughts on hunting. If you are going to kill it, you have to eat it.
Oh, gross.
That one not good?
I mean, it's gross.
Well, thank you so much for doing this interview.
No problem.
We can send it to you if you want.
No, don't worry about it. We'll see it.
What was your name?
Hasan. Hasan Abi. Hasan A-B-I.
A-B-I.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Nice to meet you guys. What's up? What's up, big dog? You want a photo?
Abortion are the same as thy thoughts on hunting. If you shoot it, you eat it. If you kill it, you eat it. That's such a lame right-wing joke. Same thing with the active shooter one. Lame right-wing jokes. Right-wing Catholics are like the most cringe.
This is a pro anti-abortion. Yo, that's sick. What's up?
There's literally babies being murdered, and you're going to a pro-Palestinian protest to talk about somebody taking a fucking abortion pill 2 weeks into pregnancy and passing a small clot. Hasan enjoying hogs in the wild like he's in the zoo. So true.
Oh, that's fire. Okay, I gotta chase these guys.
Are you Hasan Abi?
Yes, I am.
Great work, sir.
Hey, thank you for everything you're doing here. Keeping everybody safe.
Hi, Hasan.
I made you some buttons. I work at a place that makes buttons.
Hell, oh my god. Okay, sure, I'll take them.
Thank you.
Look at that. All right, goddamn, Chad.
Oh, you got a One Piece button and a hustle. Oh man, and a Palestine button. I'm so jealous.
We got Donny O'Sullivan of CNN giving us a ride there to the convention. We're going to set up in the convention. We're going to start hopefully by 12 Central, so that would be like 10 a.m. Pacific time. As quickly as we possibly can. We're going to be roaming around with cameras. I'm going to be doing like live reacts from the convention hall, which means that I'll be able to also watch all the speeches instead of running around. So I'll do some news and commentary there. We might get some new guests on to come onto the stream as well. But yeah, I'm literally not wearing sleeves to the DNC, so that's what's happening. It is what it is. It's fucking hot out there, so we got to show up. See you there. Let's get started.
Do not think about criticizing Israel on our waterways. This makes me think of this.
Mr. President.
What is it?
Green Goblin is attacking New York City.
What?
He's causing mass destruction right now. Should we alert Spider-Man?
No! Send $50 billion to Israel right now!
She has no idea who Mike is.
Mike. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are. But you may want to start changing your ways. Change your ways. We're changing